Cal's Green and the Cornell University College of Agriculture and Life Sciences present an Eclipse production. Mindless Eating, Why We Use More Energy Than We Think, with Dr. Brian Wansink.
Well, hi. I'm Dr. Brian Wansink, professor and director of the Cornell Food and Brand Lab here at Cornell University. Now, you may know me from my book, Mindless Eating, Why We Eat More Than We Think, or from the Dietary Guidelines and the Food Guide Pyramid. But today, I'm here to talk about something very different. Now, I'm an expert in calorie overconsumption, but today we're talking about kilowatt overconsumption. It's part of Cal's Green. It's our college's Conservation and Sustainability Initiative, or as I call it, CALS, CSI. We mindlessly eat for many reasons, with proximity and convenience being two of the biggest. We also end up overusing electricity mindlessly for the exact same two reasons. Nice. Oh, that's a great question. Well, I've got a few energy-saving tips you can keep in mind as you start your carbon-free diet. So, consider power bars and power save buttons. They both seem like a great idea, but they often aren't. With power bars, they give us that quick, convenient boost of energy every time we need it. But generally, we don't need it, so we just get fat. With power save buttons, they give us that quick, instant burst of power for our copiers, for our printers, for our computers. But it's often not worth the wasted electricity it takes to keep them in that ready mode. Of course, power save mode is better than leaving computers and printers on 24/7, but completely shutting them down not only saves the college money, but it reduces your carbon footprint. So what about lights? You may have heard that leaving a fluorescent light on uses less energy than turning it back on once you've turned it off. As the Mythbusters might say, this myth has been busted. In my research, we talk about the 20-minute rule, meaning it takes about 20 minutes for your stomach to signal to your brain that you're full. Now with conservation, we talk about the 5-minute rule, meaning if you're going to be leaving your office for 5 minutes or more, turn off your lights. So there are a lot of really cool things that you can do to re-engineer your office to make it a lot more energy efficient. In the wintertime, for instance, you can beat mindless heating by taking these energy inefficient heaters that a lot of us have in our offices. But you can take these things and through Cal's heater swap program, you can get rid of them, and instead you can pick up this 90-watt heater that you put under your desk to keep your feet warm. In the summertime, you can stay cool by dropping those blinds in the afternoon and save on cooling costs. You can also ask your IT professionals to set your printer's default setting so it prints on both sides of the paper. Do you work in a lab? Being mindful is even more important in labs because these are huge energy sinks. So here's a couple quick ideas. First, look into these energy efficient freezers. And second, lower your fume hood. Lower the sash, increase the cash. You know, when it comes to food, you're much more likely to give in to temptation if you can see the candy in the candy dish or the cookies in the cookie bowl. But when it comes to energy, you can make this work for you. You can go to the Cal's Green website. You can print off these cool little reminders that you can put next to your computer, your printer, next to your light switch that remind you every night to turn it off. It's one easy way to conquer kilowatt overconsumption. Good luck.